Hopefully I don't have toothpaste in my beard. You just gotta outpunch the death claws. That's right, that's what we were doing. No. Yeah, well, that was what we were doing. Did I fail? Did I fail Veronica's quest? I don't know. I hope I didn't. Excuse me. Now we're saving up money for two-step goodbye. That's true. Oh, okay. I don't remember what I was doing. Travel, kill the Van Graffs. I was killing the Van. I was doing missions for the Van Graffs. What happened to Veronica's quest? Wow, I have no idea where Veronica's quest is. I mean, we're good, but I think she might have had a dialogue or something. You have a little toothpaste on my beard, says Jung. That is bad news. I have napkins around here. Gotcha. I know. So we're doing quests for the Van Graffs. That's right. We're gonna kill the Van Graffs eventually. We're also gonna kill the Crimson Caravan. That's gonna be something that for us to kill the Crimson Caravan. But right now we need to kill the Van. No, we must not. We need to deliver the package to a man at the designated location. It's to specifically a man. So I mean, like, I guess we're not completely blind. The designated location is all the way east. Why would you kill the caravan? The Crimson Caravan. I'm gonna kill the whole because somebody asked me to. There's like a mission for it. And I have no moral compass. I mean, I'm siding with Mr. House. Of course I have no moral compass. It's pretty obvious. We have a lot of enemies around here. It's November. Get a mustache. I have a mustache. It's just disguised by the beard. You know how it is. I never had a mustache. I had a goatee, though. No, actually, that's not a goatee. What is it called when you have, like, the full thing? It's got a name. This game has a name for it. I'm sorry, I'm coughing over thing. What is that? Oh, it's scorpions. Where's Veronica? She's here. I just don't know where she is. Fair enough. Things spawning out. Actually, House is a moral compass, sort of. Oh no, I'm not saying that they don't have a moral compass. I'm saying I don't have one. Yeah, Veronica is around here doing the punchy punches. Designated location. Oh, I see. This feels safe. Got banana yucca. Excuse me, sir.
Are you the Van Graff's emissary?
Maybe.
Don't play games with me.
I didn't play
The question
games.
was just a formality. Now, do you have what we requested?
Why don't you have a moral compass? Because we're doing all the quests and messing around with things. It's a role-playing game. You're not supposed to have a moral compass. You're supposed to mess around with the game. Where's the payment?
I wasn't informed there was to be an exchange on my part. What are you talking about?
What were you informed of?
That you would have something for me. Now, do you or not?
Yeah, it's right here.
Huh. Then our business is concluded. Tell your superiors that we will contact them shortly.
Hello? She doesn't say hi. It's fine. Huh. There is a location around here, so we're gonna go there. But this feels suspicious. Like, as in, we're supposed to know who the heck that guy is. I was implying that you, the Colonel, was not your character. That's fair enough. But be right back. The courier's here. Time for some sweet, sweet fish and chips, says Harry. Good stuff. Hope I'm muting myself successfully in all those things. I think I am. I don't know where we're going. My God. The courier's on the screen, Harry. Look at that. It's the courier. Yeah, he says the courier, right? That was weird. Oh. I would say this is a safe house. Let's find out. It's Raoul's shack. It is not a safe house. Aren't we close? Well, let's go inside. Aren't we close to that terrible place close to the boomers? Let's find out in a little bit. So we got a bunch of food. A bunch of empty sarsaparilla bottles. Let the food be there. Some anti-venom. Haunted crates. Not for the first time. We got an ammunition box. That's pretty decent. Some grenades. Grenades are actually really expensive. And of course a workbench. Raoul, we don't know who Raoul is. I know who Raoul is, but... And also, can I sleep over here? I can. I know who he is, but... Ooh! There's the guns and bullets over here that I have zero need for, mind you. But it is a book, so that's definitely welcome. Because you never know when you're gonna have to have, the, you know, speech checks and all that sort of stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not too far away. So there must be some Deathclaws. Now, we don't see the Deathclaws yet on the minimap, although that might be one. It looks like it is. Oh no, we're gonna fight some more Deathclaws. Hopefully we don't die. It's fine. They're sort of alone. Yeah, I think this is where we come out of. And there's a Deathclaw. They're both baby Deathclaws, so we're gonna be totally fine. I promise you. Oh, they know. Hello. There we go. Let's be quick about it. Okay. It's all about it's all about not dying. I mean, not taking too much damage. I mean, because Deathclaw hand. I'll take that. I know what it's for. We can't do anything with it, but I know what it's for. What do you mean zero need? Zero need. This is full completion let's play. Did I say that I wasn't gonna do a full completion let's play? It's not a full completion let's play because there's missions that I can't do. There's things that I can't do because it sort of, you know, there's missions that block other missions, but we're messing around with things, and yeah. Let's look around a little bit more. My throat today, it's not my throat, it's actually, I just drank half a liter of energy drink, and that's, you know, my throat is not happy with that. This is a really cool place. Oh, there's another shack over here. What is going on with this soundtrack? Where are we going? Bitter Springs. Oh no. Oh no. Brotherhood of Steel safe house. I have the key. Let's find out.
Hello.
What? Not, don't hello me. What? What? I don't... Who the heck was that guy? I mean, admittedly, there's a bunker in here, but still, who the heck was that guy? I guess I need to look at the footage and see the name. I imagine he wasn't a A named character. There's nothing here. Oh, it's like a full... What in the world? Oh, nice radiation... non-radiated water. That's good stuff. But... Who the heck was that guy? That's the wildest thing. And this is just a place for me. Courage today, victory tomorrow. And also a Tesla cannon. And a Gatling laser. And a bunch of electron packs. Wait a minute! We got a power armor helmet! We got a proper armor! It's heavier. We got recon armor, we got a missile launcher. Let's take the missile launcher. And we got a minigun, but nobody likes the minigun. Recon armor. Let's take all the armor. Just take all the armor, and we look amazing. Always look amazing. But... Wait, what? Don't freak me out, game. What were you doing just then? Not want... Okay, so... The old power armor doesn't actually give you strength. It does give you charisma. And radiation resistance. No, wait, that's the helmet. Okay. So it's heavier and gives you less strength. That's not... I don't like that. I like the charisma bonus from the old... I mean, that's really all we really need. It's the old power armor helmet, right? Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go with the old power armor actual. But the helmet alone, I mean, we can deal. We can deal. The armor itself, it's sort of... It looks good from behind. It's got the two-sheet going, you know what I mean? But the helmet is where it's at. Like, it's proper... It's proper 70s, actually 70s design. I guess 50s is where it's going, but it's got a lot of Corvette, 70s Corvette and stuff in it. It doesn't look quite the same. Oh, because it's the same icon for both of them. But they just look these just look awesome. These just look so great. Oh man. Okay. So, we have a power helmet. Unfortunately, we need to repair it, and it's sort of broken, and yeah. Where's Veronica? Hi. Do you want... Give me your armor. Let's take care of this. Put on the power armor. Put on the power armor and a helmet and minigun. It's badass. Yeah. With this build, you can do everything. Of course, you can do all but the house-related things. But getting guns up for speed, speech check is not zero need. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah, that's what you were referring to when you said zero need.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It is... definitely not. So the thing is... Do I need this power armor? Do I destroy it? Because it's all broken. The old T-51B power armor is broken. And so is the helmet. I don't know about this. Hey, Freeman, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Are you sure you aren't looking for a car wash? To me, it looks more like an interpretation of a samurai armor from the 50s vet. More than a 50s vet design. I meant a 70s vet design. You know, the one that's really pointy. Although there's a 60s one that's also pretty pointy, but it's got a little bit more of a curve going on. You can repair stuff with certain NPCs. We got repair. Wait. Oh yeah, you do, Raul. That's specific. Can't do that. Okay, but the thing is, I have some repair, and I'll actually get a magazine for repair. Hiccups. I think I have fixing things. There it is. We're very good at fixing things. We're definitely gonna fix things. So what are we looking at here? I don't need to fix the power armor. I do need to fix... Well, admittedly, I don't need to fix anything, because it's not like I can fix the helmet. This helmet is... Oh, because I have it equipped. So I'm gonna sacrifice my helmet right now. I know that sounds... Don't read too much into that. The recon helmet... Yeah, there's some really good stuff in here. Extra sneak on the recon armor. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. There's a lot of things in here. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fix this. How much? A fair amount. A fair amount. Okay. Okay. And then that means I have the T-54B power armor. I can actually fix it a little bit better. Because I have a T-54B power armor over here. And so it's fully repaired then. And that's good. So, sheriff's hat goes. Sunglasses go. Robcoat jumpsuit go. Recon armor. We have the full recon armor over here. This is pretty sweet. But I can't give it away because there's no room. Unfortunately. We got the weapon repair kits, but we're going to hang on to those. I think. Let's keep some of Ruby's casserole. I can't do anything else. Okay. And Veronica only has 80. Oh, man. No.
Is it a dress?
Oh. Yeah, we're not going to be able to give her everything. Then again, the recon helmet doesn't really matter. And neither does the armor, to be fair. But I want it. I want it, you know? Hopefully she doesn't wear it. I don't think she's going to wear it. Oh, we got the Deathclaw hand. Okay. Oh, not camera film. Keep that. Okay. Oh, the Gatling laser. Yeah, nobody cares about the Gatling laser. Nobody's gonna use it. Or the missile. Yeah, or any of these heavy weapons. Oh, now she has the... Let's just drop these. Loyal's detonator. Yeah, it's not necessary. I never used that, did I? Yeah. Missile launcher, the Tesla cannon. Yeah, that's actually quite expensive. Yeah, let's keep that. Yeah, Veronica now has the old power armor, which is not great because that means she can't carry as much stuff. But it is what it is. This is a pretty nice place. I mean, oh, weapon repair kit. Thank you very much. Those are actually really important. Steam gauge assembly. Yeah. Anyway, let's get out of here. You must be really afraid of STDs to be in that thing. And it's the reverse. He doesn't want to spread it any further. Love the mocks in this game. The girl from the guild and the sniper guy. The mocks? Oh, the NPCs. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Wouldn't selling the armor be more worth than wasting it on repair? No, because the armor is barely worth anything. At high level, it may be worth switching to light or medium armor. I don't think it is, as long as the Deathclaws kill me. And the thing is, the carry weight is really what I'm looking for. Am I going to need Jaws of Life to get out of here? Yeah, that's the... Isn't that like a joke in I think there's some Deathclaws down there. Let's try our new power armor, shall we? I don't know what that is, though, because there's a... Wait, I might know what that is. I don't know what that is. Look at that. There's some things over there. We're definitely going to get killed. That's what's going to happen. Oh, well... Oh, no. There's Deathclaws for days. Wow. Okay, Eddie knows. That Deathclaw knows as well, I think. That one over there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come here. I will tell you. Okay. I gave you grenades not to throw at people. My god. Okay, so got Deathclaw hands. Oh, okay. Don't.
Spare some ammo?
Shut up. You're out of your mind. Spare some ammo. Your face spares the ammo. Sorry. Veronica's leg is crippled. Well, who told her to be weird? She wasn't weird. Are you okay? She's fine. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as permanent health statuses for companions. Okay. So there are a lot of enemies here. What are we approaching? It's just south or just east of Vault 34. The sun is high in the sky. That's good news because I don't want night to come.
Hey!
What? I'm not gonna punch you again. Maybe. Oh, I see. I see. That looks big. Oh, get out of my way. Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. Wow. Wow, I'm bad at this. Wow. I hate this, the thing. Okay, Veronica, stop it. Don't fall for the bait. Yes, Eddie knows what's up. Oh, yes. She's really upset about... Oh, I am very upset about this. Okay, okay. Things are going. We just need the eggs. That's really what we need, but there's so many of them in there. Is this the... This is not the... No, this is... I mean, it looks like a quarry, but it isn't the quarry. We're definitely gonna get killed. Just saying. Look at the size of that thing. Those things. Wait. They know we're here? Where are they coming? Okay. Oh, there's the tiny... What is that? Oh! What are these? They're blind Deathclaws. And so they're smaller. That's how it works, right? Do they have eggs? They don't have eggs. These are definitely not blind. These are the best seeing Deathclaws. She's gonna die like nobody's business. Oh no, we're all gonna die. Okay, well I died a little bit faster. Let's fall back a little bit because this is gonna require us to be like smart and whatnot. I say smart, but really that's not the word. Scummy. Scummy is the word. So, as far as I can count, there are 8 red dots on the horizon. Okay. That's Eddie. Eddie is picking a fight. Okay. That's with the blind ones. It doesn't look like it is with the blind ones. Okay. Eddie, come back. Come back. You're not going to be able to beat the blind one. You're going to aggro all of them. Eddie, freaking... Okay. It looks like... You are gonna die, yes.
My salvage.
Okay, your salvage. It's fine. She's gonna die. If you die to the blind Deathclaw. Freaking hell! Freaking hell! I could make you... What's her quest anyway? I can make you care. What do you mean I can make you care? You made me care already. Look for information about the pulse gun. Right, I still need to do that. I'm very sorry. Yes, I forgot about that. We're gonna do that. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Smart? Nope. All you need is a big-ass minigun and a shit ton of ammo. That too, a little bit. Like, that. We have that. We have that. It's just so unbelievable. They're so uncontrollable. And it's bad. Did you saw me break her leg by... punching the air more or less around her. You know what I'm talking about, right? This game is just... Ooh. Okay. It's the tiny ones. Eddie, freaking hell, get out of my face. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. I have discovered the gypsum train yard. I've discovered Oh my god, Eddie! Oh my god, okay. What? Oh, Eddie's gonna die. I mean, oh no, Eddie's definitely gonna... Oh, freaking hell. Okay, let's go for the rescue. But there's no saving Eddie, I'm pretty sure. I think that's Eddie on fire. Oh, come on! Oh, Eddie dies as well. Oh, don't get up! That's... Okay, okay. You're both dead, that's fine. Let's... I killed all of them. Oh, actually, wait a minute. That's a better strategy. It's run away, tell them to fuck off, and don't just... That's how I fight Deathclaws, without companions, because they're completely useless.
Should've...
Don't you freaking dare tell me things, Veronica. I hate you. The best new Reno prostitute line in Fallout 2 was after the game ends. We miss Tim Kaine. He used to cook wonderful bread. Yeah, Tim Kaine left during Fallout 2's development. And he went on to make Troika games. And of course now he's working at Obsidian. Okay, they're all very angry. But we did find the gypsum yard. Okay, it's the tiny ones. Left my companions over yonder. They sound just... Wow. They sound just as angry as the normal Deathclaws. I think I just started combat again. Oh yeah. I can deal with one of yous. I can't deal with one of yous. My god. I hate you. I hate you! Do caravan to get money, get Cass with good shotgun. It's a lie. She asks about ammo. In Fallout 2, the Power Fist used microfusion cells. Is there something similar in New Vegas? Maybe. I doubt it, though. As far as I can tell, all unarmed weapons don't use ammo. Is it just this one? Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that's definitely not what I wanted. Oh my god, oh my god. Freaking hell, it's so hard. So hard to, Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off. My god. I need to keep some ammo for the weapon. Yeah. That's why I don't use companion weapons. They die anyway. It's like it's pointless. It's just irrelevant. It's just a stupid mechanic. The MFC want ammo, and you need to use the fist to function like batteries. I'm not sure what you're talking, Harry. That doesn't. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, this guy got stuck. Shut up. And you as well. Come here. There we go. You didn't die? God damn it. There we go. Now I can save and we can go back to what we were doing. I think I aggroed 2 of them. It's doable. It is doable if I land my fucking shots. The cells for the Power Fist weren't ammo, just batteries you need to put in to make it work. Well, that's the premise of a laser rifle as well. The cells for a laser rifle aren't ammo. Okay. Click, click, click. I think there's a strategy. So, like, they jump at you. Oh my god, this is so bollocks. That is such a... I like, fighting these guys is really difficult because they push you back. That's the issue. They know I'm here. They'll come. Kernel frustration is about power, the power of fists. Oh my god. It is like... Because it's playing... It's so obvious that the game is not... The engine is not made for this. Okay. Let's see what happens when I... See what happens when I land my hits. Break my head and fight 2 Deathclaws single-handed. They don't have eggs, though. That's interesting. Aha! We got an egg. I don't know how many eggs we need, but we have one, so yay for that. Yeah. So when I land my hits, good things happen. It's just the same that I don't land my hits more often. There's also an alpha male, a mother, and some cubs and other Deathclaws. At this point, no guns. You can't take them out. No, I can't. But they're not here, though. So this is doable. I think. There's still 3 of them. Oh, freaking hell. There's still 3 Deathclaws. Okay. Well, I'll pay $1 million to whoever can understand why that very, very in the face, very clearly in the face palm of death or whatever I do. I don't know the name of the thing. Why it didn't apply. Because it absolutely should have. There we go. So the trick is to sacrifice yourself. Because you can take a hit. It's not ideal. That Deathclaw is empty, no eggs. So there's 2 of them. One of them is up there, but the other one... Oh, that's a blind one. Okay, I think we've done it. No, it's not the blind one. There's a big one. Oh, the big one is bugged. That's what you get. I've been bugged since the beginning of the game. Oh, there's... I think there's somebody to my left. That was somebody showing up. What was that? Where did they come from? Oh. We have things over here. There's definitely enemies over yonder, but... Where was that guy showing up from? Like my death was approaching. Unbeknown to me. Okay, I'm in combat. Can't really tell where from. Oh, it's the tiny little ones. Okay. Maybe it was one of the blind ones that were coming at me. I didn't have the chance. I didn't have the chance to see because these guys sound exactly the same. It's so very, very clear that it's the same creature just resized, and you know, Bob's your uncle. Is it Bob's your uncle, or is it Job is your uncle? Because I think it's Bob, but it would be nice if it were a Job, because Job is a man's name as well. And you know, it's the job that's done. So the Job is your uncle. That'd be really weird, but it still would be interesting. But yeah, okay. I think we won. Because now there's only these little ones that don't matter. And that one up there. And of course the treasure. Oh, hi! Maybe you were the one who were scaring me. Is that one bigger than normal? That one doesn't seem aggro. Let's see what we have. Oh, that's not a loot. Or a duffel bag. I thought it was duffel bag. Not a loot. Ah, my English is so very nice. What a piece of work. Why did you do that? I came up here on purpose to meet you. And now you're stuck. Are you stuck? No, you are definitely not. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna die. I think I just died. I just died. Deathclaws, I have 125 unarmed. That's nothing. I have 92. None of the numbers in 125 are bigger than 9. 1 is smaller than 9. 2 is smaller than 9, and 5 is smaller than 9. Count Crystal, welcome to the stream. What's up? What's going? MV? What is MV? MV? Wait. What do you mean MV? Was that? Am I supposed to be somewhere else? NV? Oh, New Vegas. Right. Mother. Let's not even bother with that. It's impossible to fight. It's impossible to fight. This game is broken. Scratch at level 20, if not. Scratch at level 20, if not in the quarry. Okay. Woohoo! Please come down here. Punch you in the balls. Okay, in the butt then. So much Deathclaw butt. Okay. But I think there's more. Please have eggs. Yes! I think there's more of them. Of course, knowing my luck, it's gonna be worse than that, isn't it? It's gonna be freaking Cazadors, which are even worse than Deathclaws. I'm not sure. Oh no, don't touch the water. It's bad. I'm not sure if they are or not. Either way, the Gimps. What is it called? This place? It's the Gypsum train yard. Could be Gypsum. I doubt it is. Doesn't have much for us. Oh no, maybe it does. I don't like this. What is that? I saw something. You can't fool me. Oh, these guys are tough. I think I saw a Deathclaw back there is what I'm saying. I swear I saw a Deathclaw back there. Oh no, it's worse. No, it's not worse. Okay. There we go. Gimps, really? I don't know. It's the name. I don't know the name. Is this the Count Crystal? It is the Count Crystal. Are you the young Rex? Oh, there we go. Sunset Sarsaparilla star bottle of things. If I can get it, of course. I'm stuck. The game freaked out, but the game actually is freaking out. I'm going backwards forever. Okay, I'm not going backwards anymore. What is going on? There's just some ants. They're not even related to the Deathclaws. I mean, I say that. They might be cousins. You never know. Maybe they're related, but either way, we're good. Okay, let's get our companions. These imbeciles. I don't even remember where I left them. I think it's over there. Come on. Let's go home.
Aw.
Don't awe me. You're awful. Dying left and right to the Deathclaws. Okay, what are we doing? So let's go back. Let's go back to the, I don't remember the name. If you are so badass, go and clear the quarry. No, I died to other Deathclaws. There's no way. I can't do it.
Lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Let's go to the Silver Rush. finished.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Now let's go back to the Silver Rush. Oh, we got 2 people. What is going on? Hey.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. New Vegas's best. I'm just kidding. Go on in.
Because he knows me, maybe. Although, yeah, I didn't lose the weapons. Hey, good news, I think.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I delivered the package as requested.
And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction?
That he said you'd hear from them soon.
Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
But I need to trade.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
Yeah, it's the trade.
Of course.
Of course, oh, no, she doesn't have too much money. I do have a lot of crap, though, so... that's nice. Including the Tesla cannon. That we don't really care for. I mean, she might care. I mean, it's all about... She's all about the energy weapons, right? Anyway. Cazador gland, sell. Nethclaw egg, I think I needed 2. I might need more. I don't know. And then not much ammo. It's not much going on. Remember, you can get 2 different parts here, perks here for Cass. You mean... For Cass? I don't know what you're referring to. Van Graff is a reference to the American physicist Robert J. Van de Graaff, creator of the Van de Graaff generator, which is also the name of a band. The generator was an early particle accelerator that inspired Nikola Tesla's attempt to create a charged particle beam weapon. Heartache quest. Yeah, but, like, I need to do the quest. So, Jean-Baptiste?
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family.
I don't think I have it either.
For you, I'm going to give you the chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money?
What would I have to do?
No. That's not how it works. You don't get to weigh the options. You're either in or you're out.
Now, I've said this in other Let's Plays, and I'll say it in this one. It is really dumb on all accounts to make the player choose this. And, well, I say all accounts. There's only two real accounts where this is dumb, and there's only 2 ways that it could be dumb, and it's dumb on both of those ways. So let's do it. Let's analyze it like this. This guy, not for the first time either. This has happened. I'm not sure if it happened with in their quest line, but if it did happen with their quest line, then it might be a thing that's exclusive of their quest line. Although I believe it happened elsewhere as well. Either way, the point is, there's 2 possibilities for this to be dumb. And what am I referring to, and what are those possibilities? I'm referring to him asking me to say I'm in before he tells me what he wants me to do. Now, there's no reason for that. And the reason why there is no reason is because in real life, it wouldn't matter. What I mean is this. Imagine your boss tells you, or it's not your boss. Imagine, well, he's not our boss, but imagine your client or something. Somebody tells you, I have a secret. You know what I mean? I have a secret, and it's a secret quest, and I want you to help me. And you ask them. It's basically the same. It's the same exact situation. You ask them, okay, what is it? And they, no, I want you to promise me that you're gonna do it without you knowing what it is. What the question that I pose to you is, what exactly is preventing you from telling that person, yes, I'll do it? Just tell me what it is. What exactly is it? Why would I not say I'm in? Is what I'm saying. In real life. I'm talking in real life here. So it's real dumb in real life. If this guy were a real person in real life, he would be really dumb. He's also really dumb, but that's beside the point. He would be really dumb because I just say I'm in, he tells me what it is, and then if I am out, I am out. I don't need to tell him I'm out. I just don't do what he asks, right? But that's in real life. What about in the video game? In the video game, you might have already played the quest, so you know in advance what it is. So it's dumb, because you know in advance. Also, if you don't know what it is, the game autosaves. You quick save. There's saves. You don't like it, you reload. There's no reason to force you to save this. Who thought this was a good idea is what I'm asking you right now. Who thought that this nonsense is important? I bet it's the same person that came up with the plastic skeletons.
All right, then.
I bet it's the same person. Bumpy, what's up?
Only one thing you need to know about me.
Just confirming tomorrow, 1 hour and 40 minutes from now. Sounds good to me.
Recently, Gloria
45?
negotiated a deal between us and a
sounds good.
big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find.
Can you tell me anything more?
Her name's Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and we need to have a discussion. Find her. Bring her here so I can talk to her one-on-one. I'm
really glad that we have this mission. I'm really glad I did the mission for them, because it is this way it's a little bit more poetic. Because she asked us to come over here and kill them all. And anything you can say to her, you can say to me.
You don't want us chatting, trust me. As for the girl, I just want to talk to her. And if you can't bring her here, you're no use to me. Or Gloria. So if you want to cause trouble in here over nothing, then go on.
I will go on, but we'll do that later. And also, just as a thing, accepting the quest doesn't mean anything, because if we kill them, as we have seen, if we kill them, the quest automatically fails and disappears from our journal. So it's like, there's really absolutely no reason for him to be all crappy like that. I'll do it.
Find her. Bring her back here so we can talk. There's some good money in it for you.
Oh, there is. Just not, coming from you. So that's it.
Welcome back. I hope you've been working on that task Jean-Baptiste had for you. My brother is not a patient man by any means.
Yeah. I'm just browsing.
Please let me know if anything catches your eye.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I guess Cassidy's coming here. We could do that right now, in fact. Let's not do that right now. Well, maybe we will do that right now. Let's go to Good Springs, because I want to unload some of the armor. Namely, the power armor that Veronica's using. You'll have Cups POV until our... I don't know what Cups is. When the series done, Colonel... Ooh, it's going to be so... I don't know. I'm not even halfway done through the game. It's going to be a long time. This is gonna be like a big let's play. 2 to 3 years. Nah, probably 6 months. It's been a year already. It hasn't. Has it? It might have been. No. This is like only the 21st let's play or episode or stream or something. Let's get... So at 4 a month or at 8 a month, it's been like 3 months. Ruby's Casserole. 3 years from which 2.5 are me ranting. That is a fair... There is a fair assessment, actually. Let's see what I can do here.
Got something good for me?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a dress?
It is you getting your power armor out. And also the recon equipment out. Because... Yeah. So put that all in there. And we're good. Think that's good enough. It was Oblivion for a year. Felt like 10 years. I don't think that Oblivion was for a year. It's all Bethesda, so it's kind of meh. This isn't Bethesda, though. Only the combat is Bethesda. Mostly Bethesda. Yeah, there's no items here. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? So we need to get Cassidy. It's a bit of a problem. Let's do Heartache by the number. I can make you care. Let's do Veronica's quest first. Because we have the pulse weapon over here. City is New Vegas, yeah. Still tied to the mechanics and world creation. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of it. So the pulse weapon is in here. Is it Pearl that helps me? Hey, Pearl. It's not Pearl.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
Yeah, it's not Pearl that tells me.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to help and how.
Loyal still needs help getting the plane back to Nellis, and there may be others who still require assistance.
I know. No, I think it's only Loyal.
See ya.
Because we haven't done his quest yet. We're gonna do that. It's an airplane. It's kind of okay. What exactly are we looking at here? And how are we supposed to do this quest without following the quest marker? I'll tell you what. Is it in here? Colonel Blackwell's key. Inventory transfer order. Really? Let's hide. Oh, she's going. Okay, what do we have over here? Let's get both of those. And now the quest marker is not there anymore. Due to current events, Staff Sergeant Daniels is hereby authorized to transport item number T11836A, codenamed Cyber Cucumber, to the installation known as Vault 34 to be sealed in its armory for safekeeping until the manufacturer can retrieve the prototype for production. Signed, Colonel Roy Blackwell, U.S. Air Force, I believe? Which makes sense because these guys were U.S. Air Force. And we've been to Vault 34. We didn't like Vault 34. That was one of those places that we didn't like at all because it hurts. Vault 34 hurts. Eddie didn't like it even less than I did, but... I guess now we're a little bit more prepared. Maybe we're a little bit more prepared. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't put it past me to die a lot right now. But let's find out. There's still an enemy? No, there's not. What did I miss? Says Zinxter. Welcome to the stream, Zinxter. You missed me dying a lot to Deathclaws again. Ooh, maybe I have some Nuka-Cola. Or, actually, not Nuka-Cola. Yeah. Oh, no, I have something. Atomic Cocktail. That doesn't matter. And getting the Vengrafts to tell me that they want Cassidy. So when the Vengrafts get Cassidy, they're all gonna die. Oblivion was 9 months, I believe, says Jung. That is a lot. That is a lot. But that's just, you know, that's normal. If I start streaming on Saturdays soon, which might happen, I'll be doing 2 games at the same time, and that's actually what's been preventing me from doing streaming on Saturdays. Is that I want to do another game. Okay, what are we looking at here? What the what? Oh, I see it. I see it. It's to the armory. Okay, okay, we got this. We do need to go to the armory. I don't remember oh. The signs themselves tell me where to go. Clinic, Overseer's office. No. Get out of my face. Wait a minute. Did they mess up the... Oh my god, what is that? Overseer's office. Oh, because it doesn't point to the right direction because everything is broken. We don't pay attention to this door. We're back in the armory, where a lot of things were, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, I'm gonna need to take some Rad away. Or Rad X, actually. I'm pretty sure... Let's go with that. I left something down here. Maybe that's what that is. I have the key now, though. It's a pulse gun.
Huh. Figure it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well. It's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gamora.
Well, let's get out of here, then. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that I didn't get it before then. Because I didn't get it. And I like that I didn't have to eat mentats or whatnot. Let's see. This is a melee only run. It is. It is. An armed only run, in fact. Saves come. Yes, absolutely. Can't believe you haven't given up starting sniping them with a 50 cal. Yeah. It's been very honest. It's not about being honest. It's really I don't think if I wanted to pick up a 50 cal, I don't think I would have been able to do anything any better than I am doing right now. Because it's really difficult to fire a weapon like that without the skill. Did you need or want practice with Dead by Daylight before our group recording tomorrow? Let's see. So I won't be able to practice. So I will watch during the day. I'll watch videos about Dead by Daylight just to figure out what you know, basic meta and, you know, the strategies and stuff. I know more or less what the game is, so I won't be completely incompetent. So yeah, I'll be watching videos during the day because I won't have time to practice. Okay, it's basically high stakes horror movie-esque hide and seek. Yeah, that's what I figured as well. I've seen some gameplay, but never enough to know what's going on. Does it make that much of a difference? I thought if you were taking the shots yourself and not using VATS that you could get away with low gun skill. No, because it's like it still has the hit chance. It's like it doesn't hit where you're aiming. In fact, VATS is probably easier at low skill levels than using it yourself. Because the thing is, like, you land a shot, like it looks like you land a shot, but it doesn't. It's like it goes, it doesn't go anywhere. Back to the Hidden Valley then. I suppose that was the last. We're good. We're good. I think it's always a little bit scary arriving here. That was the last mission for them. Or the last thing that I had to get for her. Colonel should have a mod that makes aiming accurate. That's cheating! Who's this person? Hey! Brotherhood Scribe. Why?
I heard the elders got tagged.
There you are. Few of us want to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood. So we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
Taggart working on some kind of secret project.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know what the... Oh, this is the locker. Yeah, give me all of that. Thanks for that, I suppose. Because they love me so much, they started giving me things. Which is actually similar to a lot of what happens with other factions. Yeah, saves coming isn't cheating.
I can't believe Hardin is Elder now. At least with the lockdown lifted, I'll be able to resupply my store more often. So what are you here for?
Oh, maybe that's why there was a scribe getting into the Brotherhood of Steel.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Drawing or drumming live. Welcome to the stream. This game looks great with mods. It does. It really does. It surprises me every once in a while. Like yeah, it really does. Let's see what we can get rid of. that we wouldn't want. It's not a whole lot that I wouldn't want. Deathclaw hand. Yeah, maybe ammo. Deathclaw eggs, I think. Ooh, the golden gecko hides. Yeah. Hopefully their prices are better. Bye.
See you.
Anyway, take care. Yeah, see you later, Bumpy. Thank you for showing up. See you tomorrow.
Got something good for me?
Is it a dress? Zap glove, I might need that. She throws all the grenades. What a terrible person. Throwing my grenades away. Like I give her grenades to keep, and she's like, ooh, the Deathclaw grenade. Put some ENB and other graphics mods and it'll look amazing. Yeah, the ENB, I didn't figure out how to use them in Oblivion. I don't know what's up. I have used Skyrim ENBs, and they work relatively well. But then I did it on Windows 7 rather than Windows 10. Windows 10 is finicky as hell. And basically, as far as I know, things just don't work. It's like everything online that you look up. Oh, 5mm surplus doesn't even... Ugh. Doesn't even sell for anything. What terribleness. Just, yeah, let's see what we have over here. Because now we have a lot... Ooh, Combat Helmet Reinforced Mark II. That's not too shabby. We got some mods. But nothing outstanding. And that's it. I have 150 mods in ENB and it works well. Getting close to affording two-step weapon. I think I might already be able to afford two-step weapon because I sell my Power Fist, and I can afford it. I think. Let's go to the toilet and drink. Again, not drink from the toilet because that's what Fallout 3 is about, drinking from toilets. But the toilet. We're in the toilet right now and we're drinking. It is true. Fallout 3 is about... thank you for the follow, Drawing or Drumming Live. Thank you for the follow. It's a specific one. It's true that Fallout 3 is about drinking from toilets. Because Fallout 3 really didn't need you to be able to drink from toilets. In fact, why would you drink from toilets? But what they... Here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. In Fallout 3, there's a lot of decisions that were made irrespective of anything. Like, right, like exploding cars. It's fine, whatever. Exploding heads and independent jawbones and eyeballs. Those are decisions, right? It's totally fine. Squarish laser rifles. That's a decision. Completely independent. However, and here's the thing. The moment the marketing department picked up on some of the features, like, for example, exploding cars, or the Fat Man weapon, assume a different role in the popular understanding of the Fallout franchise. And they pushed those exploding cars. All the journalists that came out of that E3 from 2007, I think it was? 2008, potentially? I don't remember exactly. It was one or the other. All the journalists that came out of that E3, all of them were saying the same things. Well, different things. But the reason why they were saying the same things is because that's what was said in the presentation. And that presentation was given a few times. And mostly followed the same script by Pete Hines at the time. And I think Todd Howard didn't talk in that presentation. The one given to the journalists at E3. Because it was behind closed doors. And... You heard the journalists talk about the exploding cars, which was dumb, and is really dumb. You heard journalists talk about the eye glare effect when you come out of the vault, which is a nod to Fallout 2 intro cinematic, where it shows the vault boy having his eyes burned because he comes out of the vault without eye protection. It's a nod to that. You heard him talk about... drinking out of a toilet, and this is why I'm talking about it. Drinking out of a toilet and getting radiation because of it, which is not always the case, because there are some toilets in Fallout 3, although there are more toilets in Fallout New Vegas that don't have radiation. There are some toilets in Fallout 3 that don't have radiation. And also the radiation isn't because of of it being a toilet, it's because of the whole plot line of Fallout 3. But journalists were very hyped. Oh, you can drink out of a toilet and you get radiated for it? 5 out of 5. That's what it is, or 10 out of 10, whatever. But they also talked. There were a few other things that they talked about. The ants. They talked about the ants for days. They talked about the ants, that you could shoot the ants' antennas, and the antennas would the ants would fight each other, which is true. You can do that for ants. Unfortunately, you kill the ants. You don't do that. That's dumb. Why would you shoot the antennas? You just kill the ants. But you can do that. It works. It's just you never do it because it's pointless. Yeah. So there it is. Colonel RPG Tech Talk, how I hate exploding cars and why you should too. Exactly. That's more. The thing is, the reason why I hate exploding cars isn't the same as what I'm rambling about right now. The reason why is because, you know, cars didn't have nuclear reactors in them, and even if they did, they wouldn't explode like that. And even if they did explode, it wouldn't have that. And also the Fat Man. That's right. They talk about the Fat Man for days, which was just. And you know, like there's another feature of Fallout 3 that did not get pushed in the original presentation, but did get pushed later on, which is the Stuff It. I think it's called Stuff It. I think it is. In Fallout 3, there's junk all over the place. A lot more junk than in Fallout New Vegas, and you'll notice that. And the reason why there's more junk in Fallout 3 is because Fallout 3 is junk. But there's a lot of junk all over the place. And if you pick up all the junk, like tin cans, there's also a lot of tin cans in this game, to be fair. Like tin cans and forks. There's a weapon that you can make that throws those tin cans and those forks at the enemies. And it's completely pointless, and it's sort of an Easter egg. But apparently a lot of people were talking about it, and I didn't notice that. But it wasn't pushed in the original presentation. Hey. Oh. It's Veronica who's gonna do the talking.
Shouldn't you be securing supplies for us?
What a
I brought you a present.
jerk.
We found a gun that disables power armor. One of these could defeat the whole Brotherhood.
Is that what that does?
Stop limiting our focus to military technology. It won't save us.
Then it's a good thing this weapon has fallen into the right hands.
That's not the point. Technology won't win our wars. We need numbers, new recruits.
The Codex is clear on this. It's
a bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
It says they can't be trusted.
But
it says that we are to protect humanity from them at all costs.
Give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I can't.
We'll die out.
Then we will accept that fate with honor.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
I wonder if that dialogue was supposed to be with the other elder. Although it still does fit this elder a little bit. I'll get back to you, Veronica, in a little bit.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
I don't think you can. I can't. Nothing.
Later.
Yeah.
What's up?
Questions?
It's a free wasteland.
Yeah.
Let's.
So what exactly does her quest entail? Because it didn't get completed. Oh, we're just... Yeah, she's going to talk to us in a little bit.
He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
Huh. There was never any chance. His mind was made up from the start.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Would someone else listen to you?
It wouldn't matter. The Elder has final say. The hell of it is he's one of our most progressive members. If I can't get him to agree, it's hopeless.
And that line is... and that line, I think, is because... I changed the Elder already. Which is good that I did. Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the Apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can. until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
With the followers of the apocalypse, that would be... The Wasteland is a wild place with very sudden and abrupt changes of power. But if the follower of the apocalypse and the Brotherhood of Steel... If the followers and the Brotherhood of Steel somehow stayed the way they are for 100 years... In 100 years, Veronica would be like a badass legend of the Paladin of the Brotherhood of Steel who joined the followers to help them out in all the things and all that. No, she's not a paladin, though. I mean, she can say that she's a paladin. She's a scout. But still, it's like, she has power armor. I mean, come on. Who are the followers of the apocalypse?
Okay, so take the Brotherhood, replace their knowledge of superweapons with half as much knowledge of medicine and farming, sprinkle in a little compassion for people outside their group and healthy disrespect for authority, and voila, followers. I never really considered joining before, but now that I think about it, it really sounds like it could be a good fit, doesn't it?
You're the only one who can make this decision?
Not even a hint, huh? Jeez, I really am all alone on this one. I guess I'll stay. If I left,
she would
there
never
wouldn't be any
join.
coming back. It might be something I'd instantly regret. Things are gonna get harder for the Brotherhood before they get easier. I should support them in whatever way I can. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this. And some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Let's do it. That was a cool ending, but it didn't end. The quest is still here. I think she's gonna talk. That's weird that she wants some fresh air. He does it without tools. He must be a Ken fixing savant. What are you referring to? I don't know what you're referring to. I think it's a dead end. Ooh, that might be the other access points. There are some inaccessible doors. That is a hint. Maybe the other bunkers do lead in here. So we did all the Brotherhood quests. Come on, is she gonna talk to me? She must talk to me, right? The quest didn't get completed. It's weird. Oh.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Right. You won't stand for what? She plans to respect the Elder's decision.
Respect nothing. She plans to whisper in his ear, poison him against the Codex. No. This has to end now. Execute them.
You realize you're gonna die, right? Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it another way, which is we could do the speech check, but I don't want to. I can actually. They haven't talked to me yet. I might have broken them. I'm gonna take the Psycho, yeah, and medics.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder.
Yeah, it's fine. No. Okay. Oh, come on! Oh, it's unarmed. Wow, this guy goes down. As long as my companions don't die. Why am I not punching him? How can my punches miss? Oh, stop it. You know this doesn't become you. Get myself a stim pack up in here. There you go. Where's the other ones? See?
God. I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust.
Absolutely getting their armor.
I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. knowing no matter what I do, it's gonna end badly. But they're all I have.
Are they all they have? Will they take you back after you kill these people?
I think so. Two things the Brotherhood has a lot of: hardheads and lasers. Wouldn't be the first time a disagreement ended like this. Plus, we killed all the witnesses.
That's true, but that doesn't usually work like that in video games. It's not too late to change your mind.
No, I think it is. I have to be resolved about this. If I waver, it'll just make things harder. They need me, and I'm not going to abandon them.
Are you still going to travel with me?
Yeah. I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while.
That's true, I killed them, not her. Come on, let's get out of here.
Good idea.
Veronica has received the Bonds of Steel perk, substantially increasing her armor. And I have leveled up. That was okay. That was okay. So, lockpick is what I'm looking for. That takes care of it. Science, I'm good where it is. Repair, do I need more? Potentially. Unarmed, I'm good at where it is. I don't remember where I need repair at. Because there's like a thing. And I don't need... Is it Scrounger? No. Oh, man. Repair 45. I think it's a repair 70. Some ridiculous stuff. Repair 90! Jury rigging, that's the one. Repair 90 is brutal. Want to become famous? Go away. Shoe with you. You smell. Is already the most famous. I am also. That's true. It's very true. Zingster has the right of it. Weapon handling. I don't need that. Allows you to select a 4th perk. Action Boy. Doesn't matter. Purifier. Purifier is actually pretty good because it's finally against Deathclaws. Adamantium perk. Skeleton. That doesn't matter. Unstoppable Force. You do a large amount of additional damage through enemy blocks with all melee weapons and unarmed. That's interesting, but it doesn't really matter because nobody blocks. Great minds think alike, Harry. Left giver, heavyweight. Weapons heavier than 10 pounds. Now weigh half as much. What is the nerd rage? Ah, it's bad. Strong back is an interesting thing. You gain 10 damage threshold against all melee weapons and unarmed attacks and cannot be knocked down in combat. I like that. I like that a lot. Misfortune is funny. Yeah, but we're dying a lot against Deathclaws. I like Stonewall. I'm probably going to go with that. Scrounger, Rad Resistance. Quick Draw. Quick Draw is such a stupid weapon. It should make you immediately draw the weapon, not 50% faster. What's 50% faster? Immediately would at least do something. It's not 50%. Oh, well, good job. Let's see, toughness. Toughness is not too bad either, but plus 10. Yeah, because it's Deathclaws that are killing me right now. Against energy weapons, I don't need that. Yeah. So we're going with Stonewall. Better crits, says Zingster. Do I actually have better crits? Somehow I didn't see better crits. What am I missing for better crits? Maybe I have it already. Better criticals. There it is. It's level 16 only. Yeah. Or maybe it's because I don't have 6 perception. I have 5. For tanks, take adamantium skeleton. Yeah, it's fine. We don't... It's good. We can fix our face. There's a lot of enemies around, but there's a lot of all of this. It's the old power armor or the new. It's the bad one. We got a heavy incinerator. Oh my god, look at the price of these things. Brotherhood of Steel. That's, yeah, absolutely. And a power helmet. A 10mm pistol. All of their equipment is good. Wow. Wow. I mean, admittedly, we did wipe out a full Brotherhood of Steel squad. Which, I mean, it's a terrible setback to the Brotherhood of Steel. I swear there was another one around here. I swear there were 4 of them. Yeah, there's 4 of them. I'm a little bit slow right now. What do you think? What do you think kills you when facing Deathclaws? It's the limb damage. It's not. It's they barely have time to damage my limbs. They do so much damage. Seriously, 2 hits of them and I'm no health. And that's if I'm lucky. Okay, so let's toggle God mode because I have no idea where. Oh, there you are. I see a Gauss rifle. We have a Gauss rifle now. T-51B power helmet as well. Wait. Oh, that's the power armor. Okay. I was like, the power helmet gives you strength. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, Veronica, Cassidy has a new weapon. Good stuff. Deathclaws are like Boo, they go for the eyes. Yeah. What? Is that a power armor boot? That shouldn't be a power armor boot. That is a power armor boot. Anyway, we're in a good position here. Let's get Eddie to give us... to give us... No, I'm giving...
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I'm making you carry, yeah. Let's see. It is really heavy. Like, all this stuff is super heavy. So that means I need to sell it to the Brotherhood of Steel or carry it around. We're gonna carry it around. And I fast travel through that. I speed through that. That's what we do. We're gonna pretend that I'm doing things very well. I have limb damage right now. How much HP do you have? I have 36 DR or 32 DR, 45 DT, and my HP is maximum 220. So it's not too bad.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Okay. So all these power armor are going to be sold. This damage reduction is 29 versus 24. Oh, it is better. The T-51 is better.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
T-51B power armor is better, and it adds... It's just heavier. That sucks. That sucks. Also, for the love of God, go see a doctor. I will, Zingster. Don't worry. Don't worry. So here's the kicker. We are both going to have T-51B power armor. And Eddie is going to give me my repair things. And I'm going to fix it. Fix the broken one because I need it. So, Robco jumpsuit. Fixing things. And my helmet is getting fixed. And my T-51B power armor is getting wait, can I mod it? No, no. It'd be cool if you could mod power armor. Okay, and then we have the T-55D just to keep it around. That's good. I don't know if I had the right thing equipped.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I am. Because I know you don't use it, so go right ahead. She does use it. What?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, that's for me. She doesn't wear the... Not both of us have the thing. Adilagi, welcome to the stream. How's it going? 80,000, that's good enough. Okay, so we are loaded. And we have T-51B power armor. Combat helmet, reinforced cell. That we keep. Brotherhood of Steel holo tag. We have a lot of ammo that we sell. Not the camera film. God damn it. And then Gatling laser. Ghost rifle, I keep. Because that's good for snipers. Heavy incinerator, sell. Pulse gun. Do I need that? I will keep it. Tri-beam laser rifle, don't need. 10mm pistol, that's dumb. Don't need it. I'm also gonna buy the two-step goodbye. I almost couldn't buy it. Thank you.
Come back and see us again soon.
I almost couldn't buy it. So we can't unequip the mods that this thing has. And I'm pretty sure this thing... That's a power fist as well. So it must receive mods. Veronica.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Oh, yeah.
Is it a dress?
It's a power fist and a ghost rifle and a pulse gun. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think she uses it, though. But she might. She might use my power fist. Because you never know. Eddie is our trusty companion. And now, we're ready. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't think it can be modded, says Zingster. That is... Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it out.
Sir or madam.
I can see it not being moddable, though. I can see it not being moddable. There's a lot of reasons why that would be the case. But I'm gonna give it a try. So we've got some mods around here. There's a lot of mods in here, my god. Power Fist ported chambers. So I can't buy that. But if I sell my power armor, I can. I'm gonna sell my power armor because I just want to see. It cannot be modded. And if it can, it's gonna be with special equipment. And not that. The two-step, yeah. So we have a new weapon now. Heck yeah. Okay, so... A lawyer's detonator. Yeah, right. Okay, I need to put this in my arsenal. Okay. Rebreather. Yeah, we got a lot of things. So what are we looking at in terms of quests? Her quest is done. I need to kill the Van Graffs. I need to find Rose. Let's do the airplane one. Let's actually do that properly so I can add me talking about it in to the Let's Play. Unique weapons can be modded, I think, says Jung. Thank you. So let's do Volare over here, which means, actually, did I say to throw before? I think it means to fly or fly. It's the imperative of fly. Also, I have a broken chest, but that's fine. So we're gonna get a B-29 out of a lake. How is that gonna happen? How is that gonna work? So we got Vault 24. Let's go to Grub and Gulp Rest Shop. It's not rest shop, it's a rest stop. Say hi to the folks. There's nobody around. And you go east. It's gonna be a long journey. Yeah, and by long journey, I mean probably we're gonna find some... What is going on? What is this? Ooh! Hello. Got bigorners. Bigorners are very prickly.
Hey!
What? Punch them. Punch them right? My god. Thank you. That doesn't... Volare is to fly. It could mean to fly, rather than imperative. That bigorner is very upset. I mean, they're gonna be very upset when I come around. What is up? Seriously, what is up? Show me. There's a lot of them. I don't want to use my new weapon, basically. Bigorner meat gives strength, says Jung. Let's find out. It does not, as far as I can tell. It didn't say that. What do we have over here? It's like a little outpost. But it's friendly, so it could be... Well, really, it could be anybody. I'm friendly with everybody. But I'm gonna say it could be Legion. But it's probably NCR. It is NCR. Wow, look at that. It's like a road. Oh, this is really cool. It's a road and it's protected by these towers. Oh, there's an encampment down here. Oh, I think I know where we are. I mean, our character doesn't know. Hello.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Yeah. I think I know exactly where we are. This is Camp Gulf. That's right. We're gonna need to come back here, though, later. I mean, she's doing exercise. Don't worry. It's totally normal. We're gonna need to come back here because we have some missions that are more or less related to Camp Gulf. And certainly when we start messing around with the NCR, we're gonna come over here. But for right now, we're just passing through. There's like this big hotel. And golf, Veronica, golf doesn't mean obviously the sport or the activity. It's the G. It's the G. It's just the. I don't actually know the name of the alphabet, but it's the way. Look at that, named people going around. That's a ranger. It's the alphabet. It's like Alpha, but actually, Camp Able, I think. I think Able, because it's the 1950s alphabet, because they changed it to Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and back in the day it was Able. I know these, dog. Ooh, we're about to find Something that we haven't seen already. Look at that. Also, this water is good for us to drink. Look at how... What the heck is going on, huh? Can you not go back here? I would really appreciate it if you didn't do what you're doing right now, mister. This is all... I don't like it. Can I... Whoa, this thing... Did you see? Oh, hi. I can't punch. What in the world? There's no mines. These are lake lurks. Because they're like mire lurks. Except this isn't a mire. This is a lake. Oh my god. So this thing that I have has leaves a mine in the water. Admittedly, it isn't the best place to try this new weapon out. And also, I'm a little bit stuck. I'm sorry. I was trying to get into the land. I think my companions know exactly how stuck I am. They're not even giving it a try. That is just brutal to go down there. Yeah, this thing. Okay. Well, we have an airplane in there. We also have a little bit of a place over there. But now we have chunks in the water. Oh, I crashed the game just then. Young, this is your fault. It's not. It's Bethesda's fault. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Yeah, but that's the old one. Or that's the new one, rather. I think I crashed the game. Let's give it a try. It's fine. Whatever. It's not a problem. If you play Company of Heroes, like the companies... not the companies, the squadrons. I think it's the squadron. I'm not really sure. They talk about their G is gold. I remember G is gold. It's really weird. Which one is that? The NATO ones? No, because it's American. It's the Company of Heroes. Definitely the Americans. No, actually, you control the British for a little while, so it might be the British that. Yeah, but I think they changed it. Anyway, nothing terrible happened. Worry not. That guy is gonna die. Because I'm not suffering. Because of stupid crashes. I thought I could swear there were two of them. I remember, yeah, I'm pretty sure they change it after a certain date. It also had, there's a specific name for what that alphabet is supposed to be. This game is so broken. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the second one. We don't need to worry about that. The one used today is the NATO one, adopted by the US in 1941. There we go. With only 2 modifications, Able and Baker. That's right. So the old... But there's a dog... There's a D for dog and G for gold. Although it might be the new one. I don't know. Because I'm just speaking from memory. You have access to all the things. Let's try... Oh my god. Let's try this in a better... Oh no. In a better position. Although it's not very much better. It's like a shotgun blast. It hurt me, though. No, I probably got hit by whatever. Fisherman's Pride Shack. And all my companions are very upset about the radio. Pugilism Illustrated! I'm very good at this. Because I didn't spend... I don't know if there's another one. But I had 92 unarmed skill. And now I have 96. And if there's another Pugilism Illustrated, I'll get 100. Because of the books. No, I don't know if there is another Pugilism Illustrated. So I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Ooh, Sunset Sarsaparilla. And some BB gun. That's probably very broken. It's only worth 1. Well, where's the Mirelurker? What? Did you see him? Oh yeah. She's going for the punch. Ooh, that was a finisher. All right. Oh man, it's still further along the coast. Cause there's that thing. Oh no, these guys are everywhere. Oh no, there's Cazadors. Oh no, we're so dead. Everything is bad in the world, and I regret everything. I regret everything. Are Cazadors somehow fighting something else? Oh, we were down there. Oh yeah, good luck with you. We're gonna fight Cazadors now. Are they young ones? Nope. Some of them are. Wow. I'm poisoned. I am poisoned. I don't think I have antidotes with me. No, I do. Not that many. There's a lot of things in here. Yes, Eddie. Oh, he poisoned me again. Well, in fact, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, don't tell me the game crashed just as I'm about to. Oh, the game crashed just as I'm about to heal. Oh, that's a proper crash. That not like the other one. Unless it isn't. The one used today. Well, D for dog. I'm pretty sure you just made that up. No, it's a dog. I remember seeing that. It's weird, isn't it? Contrary to what its name suggests, the Natophonetic alphabet is not phonetic alphabet. It isn't. That's true. Phonetic alphabets are used to indicate through symbols or codes what a speech sound or letter sounds like. The Natophonetic alphabet is instead a spelling alphabet, also known as a telephone alphabet, radio alphabet, word spelling alphabet, or voice procedure alphabet. This is a bollocks alphabet. Is what this is. Okay, let me see what I can do about this, because this game decided that it didn't want to have anything to do with me. And, not even sure what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on? And because Windows doesn't like being good, Windows 10 anyway, I must make it good. Okay. Today is Friday the 13th. That's why it crashed. Although it's 15 minutes. No, wait. It's 15 minutes to go for the Friday the 13th. To me, it's still Tuesday. Oh, get on with the loading screens. I have a feeling Two-Step is going to be a game crasher. Oh. It's a good thing I hanged on to the other Power Fist then. Do you think it is because of that? I think it's because of the poison. Mine is 644. Yes. I think it's because of the poison. So what I'm going to do... Did I even come in here? I did. Oh, well, we're gonna need to fight these things again. No, I'm not gonna fight these things. I'm just gonna kill them like this, because... you know, we got we recorded the killing. We don't need to do it again. I don't know if I killed those guys down there, but they deserve to die anyway, so... You know, good luck with that. There we go. This is how we do. It's Tuesday for you. Yes, it is. Still Tuesday. Not for very long. More like it's Wednesday, my dudes. More like it's still...
Trouble.
No, it's not trouble. It's just Cazadors. Get out of my face. There we go. And now I use both anti-venoms. A blood pack for sure. I just drank a bunch of blood. That's definitely nothing wrong with that. So there we go. Using commands to kill. Yeah, because the game crashed, so I fixed the game. I killed them already. And I just lost the equipment that I would have otherwise. So there's something down there. Ooh, Cazador eggs. We need Deathclaw eggs, not Cazador eggs. Okay, so. Oh man, the airplane is so far away. I keep thinking it's close by, but it isn't. Does RNG still the same? Yeah. It's more or less, because it's just Cazadors. It wasn't anything important, you know. We got a train up in here. And we also need to find a place to sleep, because this is quite something. Calville Bay. Cop car. Things croaking at me. Eddie. You have doctor's bags. So I can fix my face. It's not in my face, but... that way we can go back to being normal. What is that? Okay, well, it's more Cazadors. This time around, I don't have anti-venom. Although it's the tiny ones. So good luck.
Come on.
Wait. We did it. I'm still poisoned, but we don't worry about that. It's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Let's see where we are at in terms of food. 409, so I can take... where is your profile? More like last stream. By the way, can I ask you rate my profile picture from 1 to 10? Yeah, on Twitch. Okay, so... Ruby's casserole, a couple of them. That should offset the poison. Got a lot of boats in here. There's more enemies. Let's not worry about that right now. So these are our Cazador nests. And that's Cazador poison that you're hearing. I know it doesn't sound like poison. It sounds like a whip or something like that, but we don't talk about the sound design decisions. I don't think Fallout 3 has poison. Because this is the weirdest sound ever, honestly. Seriously, it's like, who thought it was intuitive? Because the first time you hear the sound, you're like, what is going on in the world? Because it's so ever-present. Ooh, boat rentals. Aw, there's giant rats in here. Eddie, stop killing the giant rats. They growl. Eddie's killing the giant rats. And so is Veronica. And I'm taking the cutting boards. Unrelated. And I'm 96. That's good. Wait. Oh, I thought for a moment that the knives had negative value, and I was like, that cannot be. And I don't think it can be. More blue sunset sarsaparilla. We got purified water in here. And sunset sarsaparilla. Got some beer. Yeah, there's a lot of those. What is this? There's a radio in here, isn't there? It's making noise. I don't know where it is. But we got a safe. Hey, Big Red Skeever, welcome to the stream. There we go. Some good things. Seriously, what's making that noise? Oh, I know what it is. It's the hula dolls. The hula dolls make noise. Oh, what a weird thing. Also, they shouldn't, because, you know, what do they operate out of? Sunlight? Batteries? Batteries would be dead, long dead, and Eddie should be, Eddie's been dead for many times. Always look for books, though, but there's no books around here. Or beds, for that matter. I really need one. Captain Dean Boats and Bait. Rentals, worms, ice cream. Okay. So, I mean, I can't say that the ice cream is a bad thing. Nobody can say that the ice cream is a bad thing. So the sleep deprivation is only -1 agility. These things are moving way too fast. These are more Cazadors. I don't like this. Eddie doesn't like it either. Oh my god! Okay, I'm poisoned now, and this time for good. Because it's the big guys. So I don't think I will survive. There's Cazadors so all over the place. Let me see what I can do here. For this, in the survival aspect. So we got the stim packs. Healing powder. I have a thing down here. Shadow Walker. No. Yeah, we're gonna need to take a stim pack. Oh, there's a Myler. It's a Myra lurker. Oh my god, he did so much damage. Okay. There's more. Yeah, we're still taking tremendous amounts of damage. Super Steam Pack. Veronica's very upset about life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't take damage from that. Okay. Okay, the coast is clear. Literally. We're just a little bit on the injured side of things. I'm thinking that maybe I could drink from the water and offset the poison. But let's find out. There's the airplane. I think it's about Constitution. I don't know what that is up there. Well, my character doesn't know anyway. There's fish. I'm just exploring a little bit right now. Let's get our rebreather on. We have literally a power armor helmet, but a rebreather is better. I think we're supposed, there it is, to attach the ballasts to the wings. And this is a small B-29, isn't it? It's way too small, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a miniature airplane. The one in the hangar somehow felt bigger. I don't know. Is that all? Yes, it is. Return to the shore near the tow winch and use Loyal's detonator to float the B-29 to surface. I will do this thing that you ask of me. I'll also re-equip my power helmet. Oh, that's where we were. Maybe we're gonna be able to find a bed in that floating platform off in the middle of the lake. It's a miniature of it, yes. Yeah, B-20 would be. I figured it would be. You got the floaters. It's called a super fortress after all, yeah. Did you know if it was said hydrogen oxide? If you said that hydrogen oxide is for people. Did you know if you said that hydrogen oxide is bad for is bad. Most people would want it banned. What do you mean he's bad, though? It's like knives are bad. I don't know what hydrogen oxide. Isn't that H2O? I think that's H2O. No, that's dihydrogen. That's dihydrogen. Dihydrogen. You need to say dihydrogen. That's the one. You need. Yeah, that's the other way around because it's H2. No, it's not dioxide though. Is it? It's dihydrogen. It's because it's 2H. It's H2 rather. You know, the 2 comes after whatever it is. So it's 2 H's and 1 O. So it's dihydrogen oxide. Am I wrong on that? Look it up. Look it up and see. Okay. This scared the crap out of me just then. Absolutely he did. Well, the plane floats. Not in the sky, but on the water. Which is better than nothing, I suppose. Let's see what exists over there. Dihydrogen monoxide. That sounds about right. They all float. That was a pretty cool thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Need to have the correct weapon equipped. I don't think we're gonna find anything over here. Some fish out of water over there. I really thought we were gonna find Mire lurkers. Those guys hurt. Well, well, well. Scavenger platform. Freaking radios. There's some ammo. A campfire. Wait, what was that? Slasher. Wow, maybe I'll be able to mix that with that's pretty good. Maybe I'll be able. I just need more banana yucca, I think. Maybe I'll be able to mix that with the other damage threshold increasing thing. I don't remember what it is. Med-X, I think. And if that's the, I don't think I will. I think that's probably a maximum damage threshold that you can improve at. Because what I think happens is that there's a oh, we may be able to sleep in here. What I think happens is that the yeah, we can sleep in here. This is fantastic. The drugs don't stack, basically. And so me taking a bunch of Med-X doesn't actually achieve much. So let's sleep for 7 hours. You're totally right, though. People are afraid of chemicals, even though everything is made of chemicals. Everything is chemicals. Look for books here. Thank you for the tip. This is taken from Wikipedia. Various names for water are in common use with scientific community. Hydrogen oxide, hydrogen hydroxide. I like that. I like hydrogen hydroxide. I suppose it's not necessarily wrong for you to say hydrogen oxide, because it doesn't matter if it's H2O or H3O. No, H2O2. It's still water. H2O2, I believe, is oxygenated water. Or is it H3O? I'm not actually sure. Wasteland Survival Guide. A nod, for sure, to Fallout 3, but also a nod to the optional book for Fallout 1, I think. I think it was called Wasteland Survival Guide. I'm not really sure. And more ammo. Yep. That's the other side of the river over there. Anyway, let's go back. The boomers are going to be really happy about us. Hydration homies. Water is water. Insert meme. I don't know what the meme would be. Loyal.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Yeah, your plan worked. The plane floated up. It seemed to be intact, apart from all the broken things.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit.
I don't know what intact
instructions to
means.
the robots to start
Katsuk,
packing up the plane
thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you. The robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Well, okay. I'm glad I have helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, you do. I think, in fact, so much work that we're only going to hear from him at the end of the game. Maybe even at the ending vignettes. But I think before that, we're going to hear some more stuff. I'm not sure. I guess we're going to find out. Meanwhile, I think Pearl has something to tell us. Pearl!
Hello, friend.
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You
Kinky water.
A trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child.
Gibbslap, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
We would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Convince the boomers to aid you in the upcoming battle. Return to Ambassador Crocker and let him know the boomers will help you. Tell Yes-Men that the boomers have vowed to support you. I think those two are exclusion... They exclude each other. I'm pretty sure they exclude each other. Yes, they do, because it's the wild cards. So we're gonna see. In the meantime, let's do the... Look at that. Look at that quest description. Find Gloria Van Graff at the Silver Rush in Freeside and make that bitch eat her hair. That would be the Cassidy quest line. Let's do the... make sure I do the Crimson Caravan quest lines. Because there's a lot of stuff in the Crimson Caravan. And we haven't finished that. So... let's go there. You better talk to House right now? I will talk to House, but not right now. You're telling Count Crystal about that? Is he still here? For you to be able to add him. Is that a book? Tiny, tiny babies, all you need to know about pediatric medicine. I think that's nobody's book. I believe that's for Delilah. Getting all the books then. Hi.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
She says as she eats whatever that is in the wrongest way possible.
Welcome back.
I have the Gunrunner holotape.
The Gunrunners detected an intruder roaming around, so they'll likely be aware of the theft soon enough. This unfortunate circumstance will prevent us from immediately using their blueprints to manufacture weapons. A pity.
I didn't know that they detected me. I thought they didn't, because I was invisible all the time. The Crimson Caravan Company no longer has to worry about Henry Jameson.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright, and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man.
Cassidy Caravans has been bought out and is now part of the Crimson Caravan Company.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
Are work contracts common for the Crimson Caravan Company?
Most merchant companies, successful merchant companies rather, have them. It can be inconvenient to replace employees on short notice. The contracts keep employees around for a specific duration of time, after which they get paid. After their upkeep and expenses are deducted, of course.
And what kind of upkeep expenses?
Food, water, living quarters, medicine and clothes, just the basic stuff. It all comes out of the company's coffers.
Are work contracts legal?
Yes, and they have been for decades now.
Why would they
the
not
hired
be?
hands know what they're signing up for. We don't hide anything with fancy talk.
Well, it seems like that the what? It seems like that the companies are getting the better deal.
That's because we are. We always pay up when the contract ends, though. Won't stay in business long if you've got a reputation as a cheat.
I'm not really sure what that question was about. Of course they're getting the better deal. Every working relationship, the boss gets the better deal because they don't have to work, and the work gets, shows up. Unless, of course, they really screw up, in which case then they don't get the better deal. But it's pretty easy to tell when they get the better deal. Is the company going under? No? Well, then they get the better deal, yes.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, is there anything else you need me to do?
Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
I had some questions about that.
What would you like to know?
Why is a bottle cap press a problem for you?
People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever, but it's always been small scale. A bottle cap press is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency by mass-producing new bottle caps.
Are new bottle caps ever made?
Certainly. Bottle caps do wear out or get damaged. Some people even insist on using bottle caps in explosive devices for some reason. We make it a point to scour pre-war bottling plants and recover or disable the bottle cap presses. Seems we missed one.
What makes a bottle cap genuine?
Lots of little things. The paint on the label, the machining, the type of metal it's made from. I know there's counterfeit caps floating around, of course. Fortunately, they're very time-consuming to make, so the numbers are small.
Okay,
All right.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure.
I wish the game didn't talk about these things as detailed as it is talking, because bottle caps don't actually make much sense. Hi, Don. Oh, you're here.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
Is there any work to be had here?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLaffery about work for hire.
For sure. Why did you say I should ask? Or, no, I know. Yeah, bye.
Good day.
So, bottle caps don't actually make much sense. Mostly because, you can make them. It's just sort of a joke thing, and it's fun, but you don't really think too much about it, because here's the thing. Oh, we're lucky to have a bottle cap over here. Okay, a quest one as well. Here's the thing. Well, it depends on where you grew up, because you might have never seen it. Let me see if I can get this bottle cap up in my face. I don't think I can. But I grew up in a place...
Good day.
...where my backyard... Yeah, I can't do much. Maybe a table is going to help. This might help. My backyard was full of bottle caps. Not full, but you could see bottle caps on the floor. And what happens with the bottle caps is that people step on them. And so they get all flattened out. They really do look like coins. But the way they were portrayed in Fallout 1, in Fallout 2 as well, there are some bottle caps in Fallout 2, is they're not flattened out. And I'm trying to see if these are flattened out. They kind of look flattened out, but I think it's just because it's simplified meshes. They're not completely flat. I think they're supposed to be like the bottle caps you get when you know, open a bottle. With a bottle cap opener, you know what I mean? They maybe get a little bit bent. And they look like a little bit of like a plate. They look like a plate, right? Well, here's the thing. Wherever we're going, and we're going, let me select the quest. Pressing Matters. That's a funny name. Wherever we're going, ooh, over there. Cam McCarran. Oh, I need to take a photo there, I think. Wherever we're going, there's a bottle cap press. And what that is, it's a machine that makes bottle caps. And it's a press because they're cut out of a sheet of aluminum or whatever they're made out of. I think I need to take a photo of that thing over there. Let me see what I can do here. There we go. Beautiful. And now there's another thing somewhere. I don't remember where it is. Let's go this way. So what they do is they have a little cutting round thing that, you know, is aimed at a sheet of metal and pressed against it. That's why it's a press, and it makes a round little coin. It's not like a bottle cap. Ooh, I had some bottle caps there. Maybe the icon shows. But the reason why the bottle caps show up as like a little plate with a little ridges and all the little roundy things is because they are, after being made, they are pressed against the bottle by another machine with ridges, And the reason why it has ridges is so that you can open them with a bottle cap opener. Because you could press one of those things into a bottle and close the bottle, but if it didn't have the ridges, you wouldn't be able to open it. I wonder how difficult it's going to be, because I have no idea where we're going, but anyway. But so yeah, if they're making new bottle caps, which they might be, they would then need to close bottles with them and open the bottles so that, you know, the bottle caps would have that shape. So it's not just about pressing the bottle caps, it's also about bottling. Which makes sense. I think we're going the right direction. Which makes sense, because this is a Sunset Sarsaparilla factory. But it's a lot more complicated than just making new bottle caps, is all I'm saying. There's no enemies around or anything. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Established in 1918. That's what EST means. Yeah, there's some enemies elsewhere, but not here. Well, I'm sure we're going to find a lot of bottle caps in here is all. It's probably going to be fine. Oh, there's also some enemies. We got a Programmer's Digest. Still need to go to Robco. Oh yeah, look at that. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's got those little ridges. Well, those are, as I was saying, because they were used for bottling. Because they're not made like that. What do you mean? It's fine. It's a broken shipping worker. It's fine. It's not a worker. It's a robot. Why'd you call it a worker?
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Okay. Well, I know, Eddie. I know. I think it's upstairs. Ooh! No, that's Eddie. My dehydration level has increased. I don't think that was Eddie dying. Oh, hi! Oh, yeah, you're messing with the wrong girl.
Violence will not be tolerated.
I think it will. I think it will be tolerated. Where? Where's that guy? Oh, down there. It's a Mr. Gutsy. Hi. Oh, it's a bottling robot.
Worker number 27438 reported. There seems to be a malfunction with the line, sir. Wait a minute. You're not my manager. Intruder!
Explosions. I am indeed not your manager. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I know. I don't know where they are. I want to go back to the beginning because I saw a thing. It's broken shipping workers all over. Again. Wait a minute.
Violent. Hostile targets.
Are they called workers? I think they're called workers for a reason. But we're gonna have to understand if they're called workers for a reason or not as we explore this place. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. That's not the beginning. There's a machine here with a woody cowboy, Festus. Yeah, I was gonna say that's from Toy Story, but it isn't. It is Festus.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters.
In Fallout 2, the caps are worthless. They are indeed.
Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a
Currency is only worth something because we assign value to it. Yep.
pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or if you have more reports,
Although to be fairer,
say goodbye.
to be more intuitive in the explanation of how our currency works, and to explain what our money is, it's called fiduciary currency, I think. It has a name. It's never fiduciary currency. I thought it was fiduciary currency, and then I looked it up, and there's like a bunch of pages on Wikipedia explaining different types of currency, which is very interesting. And if you're interested in that, you should look it up. But our currency, you need to see. Do I have money around? I do have money. Ah, look at that. I have 3 monies. I have 3 monies. I'll show it to you on camera. Let me pull my microphone up front a little bit. Let's actually go over here. So I have this. It's a money. I have this. Look at this other money over here. It's also another money. I can show them. Look at all the monies in front of my face so you can see them. Look at all that. Look at all that. These monies. These monies. It is a coin. It is a coin, but a coin doesn't have to be money, which is fun. It's fun. Some people don't know that, and sometimes you'll see them make the mistake that a coin has to be money. And I think I've seen a game where that happens, and I'm like, haha, I think I rambled about it. I don't remember which game it was or if I rambled about it or not, but I have a few coins over here. That's coins. That's all I have. I don't know where my wallet is. Stop showing off. I'm rich, young. I have better things. Look at this. This is much better. This is the real value. It's actually a lot more expensive than the coin. So what is that? That is a coin, but it's also money. Now the way it works is this. As Zingster said, it's only worth as long as we agree that it's worth, but there's a more intuitive and relevant way of thinking about it. I got a 5 euro cent coin over here, and it's worth 5 euro cents. And what does that mean? It means that this is similar, and historically as well, and it's not just like as a theory, historically speaking, this is exactly how money works, or our money works anyway. This is similar to me writing not a blank check, but writing a check to whoever has the check for 5 cents. If I write you a check for 5 cents, you go and deposit it on the bank. The check itself is worth 5 cents. And this is the same as the Bank of Europe, or whoever. Actually, I'm not really sure who has the mint, but whatever. It's the Bank of Portugal, most likely. It's actually not. It's like a mint, Portuguese mint or something. It's the same as them passing me a check for 5 cents, and it's obviously not to me because I didn't get this from them, but it's to the bank. And so my bank gave me. Well, actually, it was somebody else. It was my neighbor or something. Gave me 5 cents gave me the... It's like passing you a check for 5 cents. And obviously, if you have a bill, if you have like a $10 bill or something, it's like having a check for $10. It's exactly the same. And the first few bills, not the coins, but the first few paper bills were exactly like that. They explicitly said, this is worth this amount of money. At least in the Portuguese bills. I'm not sure about the if it's everywhere in the world, but I think it is. It's because if Portugal did it like that, it's most likely because other countries did it like that. So yeah, that's the better way of understanding the material aspect of money is the better way. They're like checks. The coins are like checks, and the bills are even better because they're made of paper. They're like checks, and we just, trade them around because it doesn't matter who has them. As long as they're worth that money, everybody can have them, and you can give them to your friend, and you're giving them money, effectively. Because if you give them a check for $10,000, a check, obviously it's, cash or card. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Jung. The first banknotes, paper bills, were huge. They were. They were also because they were worth a lot of money. Because they were a way to avoid having to have a lot of coin. Now, the reason why it's distinct from minted coin is because it used to be, although it's not as clear-cut as this a lot of the time, it used to be that the coin itself would have a different kind of value. And that's why I said fiduciary, but I don't believe this is fiduciary coin. I don't think that's the term. I think I'm wrong on that. But if you look it up on Wikipedia, you can find the types of currency, and you look into that, and you'll see the one that we have. I really don't remember what the one is. It's like cooperative currency, our currency. It's something like that. Fiduciary currency is a different thing. It's unrelated. But it used to be that if you had a copper or something like this sort of looks like a copper coin. It's not at all like a copper coin, but if you have a little bit of coin, little coin that's small, it would be worth the value of copper. And it was like that for a long while, in fact. But it also wasn't at the same time. It's kind of complicated. The minting of coin, as long as the power of minting coin is reserved to certain entities, then there is an inherent value in having coin from the specific mint, and you saw that throughout all the medieval ages in Europe. Not so much here in Portugal. Also because the international trade wasn't a real big thing here, the west part of Europe. And I don't even know how it works elsewhere in the world. But certainly in Europe, the individual mints would have different values. But not necessarily, like, strict values. They would just be worth more because people would want better currency rather than others. It's very much like the way it works in Fallout New Vegas, where they're all worth one currency, but some people don't like the NCR bills, and other people don't like the whatever the other ones are. They all like bottle caps, but that's just the way it is. And so the thing is, the important thing is to understand here. Thank you very much, Kayatan. Thank you very much. I need to trim it a little bit, but thank you. The important thing to understand here, and why I started to ramble, Zingster, I love cash, don't we all? Is that when we say that money is, it's important to know that when we say that this is only worth something because we all agree it's worth something, a lot of people will think that if coins were made of actual real value or real valuable metal, like gold or silver or copper, a lot of people think that those coins would be worth something even if we didn't agree that it was worth anything. And that's not true. Gold and silver and copper is only worth something because we agree it's worth something. And especially gold. Gold, the value of gold, but not just gold, silver as well. But gold specifically is very inflated by our own agreement. Gold is not as rare as the value that it is assigned. Certainly not as rare on Earth, but not as rare in terms of actual market usability and marketplace. Gold is absolutely a currency. It's like Bitcoin. It's basically the same thing. and diamonds, for example. Those are good examples of things that are only worth anything because we agree that it is worth anything. So basically my rant is to say that, yes, our paper bills don't literally value. They don't really have literal value in the sense that, you know, it's just paper. But if they were made of gold, they also wouldn't have literal value because it would be just gold. And it's all, yeah, that's my thank you for coming to my TED Talk. See you later, Drawing or Drumming. Thank you very much for showing up. I'm gonna be streaming for like only a few more minutes still, so yeah. I have old silver coins from the Spanish Conquista. Oh, they were called Conquista. They're very big, like 10 times the size of a euro coin. Yeah, the old coins were very big because, you know, the value was there for the metal as well. And of course, because it's an old coin, it's worth a lot more than just the actual metal. Historical coins were gold and silver. Yeah, there's also a lot of platinum. There's a lot of. It's not pure gold or pure silver. The worry about the minting is because of the control for gold. Because gold, it's never pure gold. Mostly because pure gold is very soft and will bend and break. It's not break, it won't break. I mean, it will if you don't want pure gold. You always want to mix it up with a little bit of silver, or a little bit of copper, a little bit of iron even. Although it's not, you know. Colonel RPG TED Talk with New Vegas gameplay in background, yeah. Pleased to meet ya.
New in town, partner? Well, that old
partner.
If you're here to redeem your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up. If you don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to a game of lucky horseshoes, say I feel lucky. Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say, silly old advisory.
Let's start with star info.
Oh, new to the hunt, are you? Well, listen carefully, as old Festus
I have a very distinct memory of this.
Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on them. These caps are known as
I wonder what the blue stars mean.
Stars.
Like they must be a reference to something. It's not the white stars.
Nobody knows.
Like in the American flag.
Maybe old Festus.
That it would not.
And you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
I drink a lot of it.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say...
Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
I think I know where this is going. Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
See you later, Addy Laggy. Have a good day. Silly old advisory?
While Sunset Sarsaparilla is perfectly safe, a recent independent study, whose validity is currently being challenged, revealed the following. Excessive ingestion of...
This is a reference to the Tootsie Pop urban legend, being able to redeem 100 wrappers depicting a young Native American shooting a star for a free Tootsie Pop. Cool.
Digital numbness. Anxiety. Loss of visual acuity. Dizziness. Occasional nosebleeds. Joint inflammation. Tooth decay. Sore throat. Bronchitis. Organ rupture. And halitosis. Note that you'd have to drink a heap of Sunset Sarsaparilla to match the quantities used in the study. How much, you ask? A lot. A whole hell of a lot. In fact, you'd have to get full as a tick on Sunset Sarsaparilla to even come close.
It's interesting that he says halitosis, because I'm pretty sure halitosis did not exist in the 50s. And again, I say the 50s because Fallout is based as a sci-fi world, the way the 50s imagined it. And I say it didn't exist in the 50s because halitosis is not an actual medical condition. It's just a fancy name for bad breath. The name was invented to sell more breath mints or something. It was specifically invented for marketing reasons after the 50s, I believe. So history and culture. Let me actually look it up here, and so I can, because I have my phone open. Love those pieces of Fallout lore from Harry. Oh, Harry knows it all. My God. The word halitosis is derived from the Latin word halitus, meaning breath, and the Greek suffix hoses, meaning diseased or a condition of. With modern consumerism, there's been a complex interplay of advertising pressures and I'm reading off of the wiki page. Advertising pressures and existing evolutionary aversion to malodor, which just means bad smell. Malodor is an English word. Contrary to the popular belief that Listerine coined the term halitosis. Aha! Popular belief, I was wrong. Its origins date before the project's existence. Being coined by physician Joseph... Oh, I'm going to read it to... Okay, so I'm reading off the wiki page. It says, contrary to the popular belief that Listerine coined the term halitosis, its origins date to before the product's existence. Being coined by physician Joseph William Howe. Probably no relation to... the Howie that we saw in this game, I think. Anyway, in his 1874 book, The Breath and the Diseases Which Give It a Fetid Odor, that which being not properly applied, because it should be that. Anyway, although it only became commonly used in the 1920s when a marketing campaign promoted by Listerine as a solution for, quote, chronic halitosis, unquote, the company was the first to manufacture mouthwashes in the United States, and that's why they are famous. So that's what I was referring to, and I was obviously wrong about it being invented by Listerine, but still being... The word is used by marketing, and it's not an actual medical condition. It's just, how your mouth smells.
Howdy, partner!
His mouth probably smells like that as well. I feel lucky.
If this is your first rodeo with the old horseshoes, say, how do I play? Otherwise, say, lucky horseshoes to begin.
How do I play?
Lucky Horseshoes is played with cards numbered 2 through 10 and aces, which have a value of 1. You and old Festus will take turns drawing cards. Each time we draw a card, we add it to our total, trying to hit the magic number of 21. If either of us draws a card,
ooh, that's interesting.
Our total up to the same number as the other. It pushes the other player's total up 1. When this happens, it's called Lucky Horseshoes. Old Festus thought of the name himself, I'll have you know. When one of us is closer to 21 and the other can't get any closer, either by going over or because he or she held, the closer player wins. Old Festus likes the game because there are no ties in Lucky Horseshoes. If someone's sitting pretty on 21, Lady Luck can still bump them off. But enough jawing. By now, you're as eager as I am to get tossing.
That's interesting. I feel lucky.
If this is your first rodeo with the old horseshoes...
Yes.
Alright, let's play, partner.
Let's see if I win.
Press the blue button to draw,
Vagina cleaner.
the red button to hold, or the
It's probably how it...
button to quit.
Similar. Okay, so blue button to draw a card, red button to hold, and yellow to quit. Let's see. Blue button.
Looks like you got an ace, partner. Yeah, you're doing well, but old Festus ain't out of this yet. Old Festus is gonna draw. Looks like I got an 8, partner. See that? Old Festus is an old hand at this. Your turn, partner. Draw, hold, or quit.
Draw.
Looks like you got a 4, partner. You'll have to toss better than that, partner. Old Festus is gonna draw. Looks like I got an ace, partner. See that? Old Festus is an old hand at this. Your turn, partner.
Draw.
Looks like you got a six, partner. Yeah, you're doing well, but old Festus ain't out of this yet. Old Festus is gonna draw. Looks like I got an 8, partner. See that? Your turn, partner.
Draw. So I am at, if I understood this thing properly, 11. And he's at 17.
Looks like you got a 5, partner. You'll have to toss better than that, partner. Old Festus thinks he's got this one. I'm holding. Your turn, partner. Draw, hold, or quit.
He's holding on a 17. I'm gonna draw again.
Aw. You got an 8, partner. Yeah, looks like you win, partner. Old Festus just couldn't match those keen skills of yours. Here's your reward. If you'd like to play again, say, play again.
If you're done, Emily, I didn't read the... Yeah, I'm done.
That's too bad. Old Festus was looking forward to a good tussle.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy, partner.
So, I'm gonna deposit my Sunset Sarsaparilla stars in the slot.
By my hat, you're flush with stars.
I don't know how many I have.
Scratch up a few more and the prize is yours. Well, what in the Sam Hill are you doing still listening to me? Get a wiggle on and find those last few stars.
Can I
Howdy, partner.
deposit any more?
By my hat, you're... Howdy, partner.
I think I can. Return to Festus with enough Sunset Sarsaparilla caps to earn a prize. Which means I don't have enough of them. I have 44.
Howdy, partner.
And if I deposit them, I don't actually lose them. If I can find them. Yeah, I don't actually lose them. So we're gonna need to find some more. We're probably gonna find some more in here. Got a lot of bottle caps. And broken things. Yeah, this is bottle cap land. We got some eyeglasses there as well. Broken shipping worker. You need 51. I need 50. Right. Use console. Nah, we're gonna get them. 44 is a good number. Don't worry about it. I think I got it. It's a really weird... It's a really weird end quest. I got it when I played the game for the first time. Why is there an ash pile in here with 100 ball caps and some jet? I get the impression the robots must have... Oh, there's more jet in here. The robots must have... Oh yeah, there's a... I didn't mean to do that. I'm taking a sip out of the toilet. Don't ask questions. Must have murdered the person in here. Somehow. Because the robots had laser... Had laser weapons. Thank you for the ID. It's good that we didn't get everything there, because the way it's gonna work is we're gonna explore the whole place. We're gonna finish the quest for the bottle cap press, and by the time we are done with it, we're gonna have more. We're gonna have enough. And then we're on our way out. We're gonna go to that dude and we're gonna finish it. It's gonna. I think it's coincidental that it worked like that, because I could have, if I had enough bottle caps for that, I would have been able to finish it before exploring the area. So this way, it might be better, but I don't know. That's too bad. Seems like you have a lot to offer. Your decision, though, just make it a waste. Seems like a waste. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're saying you're not talking to me. Garbage cans with nothing. It wasn't me. So we still have some bottle cap. Or some Sunset Sarsaparilla. I only have the one. And I got a normal bottle cap out of it. I'm sure we're gonna find some more. There's a big hole in the ceiling here. Just very big holes everywhere. Pack of cigarettes. Huh. Surprisingly, no Blue Star bottle caps anywhere. Which you'd think there'd be some. If there aren't any, I'll just... I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's gonna be that for today. Because it's getting late. And my throat is getting sore. I mean, it's been sore for a while, but it's getting, you know, I'm pushing it, and I don't like it. Don't like to push the throat. So, some sarsaparilla, thank you very much. Can I get that out? Can I get that out of the way? So let's explore this room. Can't get a hangover if you never sober up. Is that true? I'm not actually sure that's true. You can be drunk and hungover at the same time. Because the hungover is just dehydration, as far as I know. It's just a headache of your of your body missing the electrolytes or whatever. It's like a whole thing. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's why there's like this thing that allows you, it's like a drug. It's not really a drug, but it's like a mixture of hydration fluids that they can do an IV on you if you go to the hospital as a treatment for alcohol poisoning. Let's see if I find any bottle caps there. And they basically hydrate you. And you stop being hungover. As far as I know, anyway. Glucose. That sounds about right, honestly. Although that wouldn't be necessarily for hydration. I got an empty sarsaparilla bottle. And I don't need that. We're still at 44? Come on. I drank so many. Just not getting it. There's a lot of them. Pachow? Nothing here. Okay. That's gonna be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get a save in here. Save number 23, so it's probably the 23rd stream. I'm not actually sure. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.